Welcome to the Book Buzz Show with Cheryl, where we dive into the captivating world of books. Here at the Book Buzz Show, we encourage you to make your pages turn with joy and immerse yourself in a magical literary experience. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the Book Buzz Show with Cheryl, where we dive into the captivating world of books. Here at the Book Buzz Show, we encourage you to make your pages turn with joy and immerse yourself in a magical literary experience. Enjoy the show.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Book Buzz Show. I am your host, Cheryl Brooks. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you enjoy the upcoming show, please subscribe to the broadcast. We're trying to grow our show. So please, if you haven't already, go to YouTube and subscribe. We're trying to expand our YouTube channel. Also, if you like this particular broadcast, this episode, please also like it because that helps the show get noticed. So I appreciate that. We have a great show in store for you this evening. We're going to be discussing the book Arik's Tale by Angela Seals, and that is the book cover on the screen for those who are watching. For those who are listening later, again, that's Arik's Tale, Arik with an A, by Angela Seals. And also, if you are new here, we do discuss the book and the characters with minor spoilers. We don't give any like major twists away, but we do discuss the books and the characters just so you know. Also, have your pen and paper ready because our guest usually gives 3 book recommendations that stood out to them. And also during our second segment, me and my co-hosts will give our highlight of the week. So be on. Please stick around for that as well. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to bring on tonight's guest. I'm excited to talk to her. And let's see. And I'm also going to have our co-host this evening, Katina Brown, brought to the stage. One moment. Looks like some of the stuff has moved around in here. Uh, Welcome, welcome to the show, Angela. I'm glad to have you on.
Thank you for having me. So excited.
Welcome.
You
Welcome.
are welcome. Um, yeah, I say I don't know how that happened since I've had your sister friends on, so I'm glad we corrected that. Um, Let me see. We have Miss JB. Hey, JB, thank you for
Hey,
joining us.
baby.
Hey, Islin, thank you for joining us. Yes, JB, this is a good one for you. You haven't already. Are you looking for a great book chat too? Thank you, thank you. I'm hoping that that happens today. I was having some technical issues earlier. Okay, so Bettina too, if you could, let me see. Try to bring this up. Instagram for some reason is not coming up like it's supposed to, so we're gonna have to go
Okay.
without that tonight. Um, Angela, since this is your first time on the show, can you give us a little background as far as how you got started on your professional writing journey?
Yeah, so I'm Angela Seals. I started writing back in 2012. Um, when I first started writing, I didn't even know I was writing a book, so I was just journaling. I was going through a
Okay.
divorce, and so if anybody's been through a divorce, you know about just all the just trials and tribulations you're trying to jot down and get things out in your head. And so I ended up writing, but I think I ended up writing a book actually. That's what happened, and I let somebody read it. One of my good friends, Sherelle Green, and she was writing her first book, and we kind of swapped books,
Okay.
and she was like, "Oh my God, you got a story here!" So I ended up getting it together and finding me an editor, finding me a cover artist, could. Typed it out, sent it out to people. They read it, they tweaked it, they did all they things to it. And this is the crazy thing. I didn't major in English. Thing is that I'm an accountant. That's why I went to
So you
So
work
when
with
I
numbers.
tell
You don't know
you,
how you
I
ended
work with
up.
numbers. Yeah, so this creative side of me came out of nowhere. Didn't even
Oh,
know it
wow.
existed. So that's kind of how I got started. Well, that's how I got started. After that, I just kept writing. Um, so I since I've started, I first started out with like women's fiction, like contemporary romance, and then right now I'm like a genre hopper, so I can write romantic suspense. Right now, paranormal is my thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm like all over right now. I just do like a mood writer, so I'm writing where the moods takes me.
Like I'm a mood reader, so I have to be in the
Same.
mood for certain things. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um. Now, so you weren't writing at all before the divorce.
Yeah, no, no, not at all. Before 2012, I hadn't picked up a pen or yeah, I was picking up laptops, but not to write
Right.
any stories. But yes, that was the first time.
And I love asking the authors. I'm sorry for looking down. I'm trying to let people know that we're out here because I know we were running a little late. But I love asking authors, how they got started because I love hearing the different because it's so different the way that what brings you into the writing world, this universe. So uh
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I've always been an avid reader though. I would devour books in a day. Like I'm talking about 75K, 100K
Oh,
books,
really? Okay, you do more
Yeah.
than me.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like believe me, nothing got done like the whole day. Nothing. It was just literally eating, using the bathroom, reading.
Okay.
But if I found like a good book and it just sucked me in, like I started
Yeah.
off with Brenda Jackson and then, Beverly
Mhm.
Jenkins, some of the
Hmm.
Rochelle
Hmm.
Ayler's, some of the old
Hmm.
timers, like I just was devouring the book, especially when I found a lot of books of African American authors and stuff like that. I was
Right,
just
because
eating
at
them up.
first we didn't find to have a lot of to choose
True,
from. Yeah,
correct.
because most of what I was reading was Caucasian authors, even though I still
Me,
read
yeah,
it too.
True.
But yeah,
True.
I still read those
Yeah.
yeah,
books as well, but I didn't know that we had other,
right.
books, people, of color. So once I found that out, I just was like going through the catalogs, like,
Right. I think
yeah.
I started remember Black Expressions? I started getting those in the
Yeah.
mail
Hmm.
and where we could get the black authors in bulk and stuff. Yes,
Yes,
I was loving that.
yeah.
Um hey Erica, thank you for joining us. Hey Myra. Hey Yvonne, thank you for joining us. This
Yay,
is a
yay,
good one for
yay.
you all.
Hey,
Actually bring
baby.
it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not long. Angela always telling me read the books I always choose are too long. So even though, is there such a thing as too long of a book? I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Long as it's good, long as it's good, long as I'm enjoying it, I don't care about the length. Long as it's flowing, long as it's flowing for me. But so y'all cannot have anything to say about this one because it's a shorty, but it packs a punch. So.
It really does. It really does.
All right. So, what's your writing process like? Like, what do you outline? When is your best time to write? Mornings or evenings?
Okay, so I'm a prancer. So if anybody knows what a prancer is, like they're not
Mhm.
really a plotter.
Right.
they
Right.
they they sit down and they let the story go.
Right.
Most of my stories come to me in a dream, or I might have the characters in my head first.
Yes. Yes.
Um, and really, it's true. I know you probably heard a lot of authors say this, but they tell you their story. They tell you, and sometimes the hero might have not came along, like the woman may be speaking, but as I start fleshing her out more, like that, the whole story just involves.
Hmm.
I write at night because I do work during the day, but
Right.
then I also write on my downtime at work. So, I hope ain't nobody listening.
That's probably when you get the most inspiration when you
It is because I'm around like all these people. So that was kind of back in the day, but now everything's like picking up. When on my busiest time, I can't do it. But really at night, when I get home, the house is quiet, everybody's asleep. That's when I can really get some good writing in. But then I notice like I'm getting older, so now I'm conking out at like 12, and I could used to go until like 2 in the morning. But I realized I work better under pressure, so I always put these deadlines on myself because if I don't, I will just procrastinate it. Oh, I got time, I got time. But for the most part, my writing process is crazy. It's chaotic. It's no rhyme or reason to it. I just sit down and I let the characters tell me, their story, and I just go with it. Now I might plot out like what needs to happen in the book. Like I will do that. Like what the main points I need to hit,
right,
and what I want to happen. So I got this new software now that actually helps me keep all that together. But before it was like just side notes that I'll lose, or I have notes on my phone. And I know a lot of people do the voice memo, but I'm not good at that. So now I found something that works for me. So now I can. That's what I will plot, but for the most part, I don't know where the story is going to take me.
Right.
Into it,
but at least you have like a guide.
I have a guide of the main points I need to hit. Yeah.
What is JB saying? 600 or more pages. I'm the. It's not that bad, JB.
It's close.
It's close. You might be right.
It's close.
Okay, so I know this is part of an anthology for those who don't know. And this is not your first anthology. What is it about anthologies you think that you like the most about, or is it anything? I'm assuming that
hold on.
Yeah. So this is part of the Babe Reimagined anthology that was written by 9 other women, phenomenal women. Please check out the series. What I do love about anthology is the collaboration. I just love everyone bringing their own twist to each story, our different writing styles, just meshing all that together. For me, is a good thing. I love doing it. I think I've been doing so. I do the Once Upons as well with 4 other authors, but then we do the Bays, which are a larger group, which this is a part of. Yeah, we bring in more authors. So we just love the collaboration across the board. I think for me personally, and I think most of the ladies do, just to write with people that you see in the industry. And you always speak to them, but you gotta work together,
right.
And this is the way we work together. So and then it's bringing in readers too, because I might have a reader that may not be aware of another author in the series, and they may be able to join, read their catalog and really love them. So I think it's cross promotion that is great too. So we get a lot out of it.
I didn't think about that
That's
aspect.
True.
Yeah. And then, like you said, you got a good group of women. I've mentioned this to Elle and Cheryl and Sherelle before, that I love how you all support each other. Because you don't always see that, and you don't always see it portrayed. So I love that aspect.
Yeah, they're my girls. We've been doing this for so long. Yeah. They're my I always say I call them to talk me off the ledge, and then they tell me to do it. I'm like, I went too far with this story. No, do it. Well, Cheryl would tell me, like, okay, think about it, but Cheryl and Elle is like,
I can see that.
Hey, go ahead,
just throw me all off into the deep end, and I'm out there like trying to swim.
Oh man, I love it. Okay, so in your writing, in your stories, what do you think you're most known for?
Well, okay, so Rita told me and I might just put her on the spot, I don't know. But she was like, "You write a lot of flawed characters." And I didn't know that until I started thinking about my catalog, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Hmm.
somebody always like they're flawed. Like they go through it. Like
Yeah.
some of them go up and down through it. Because for me, I want to write like real life stuff that people can kind of relate to, but at the same time, take you away from your real life stuff and bring you into a story, but also give you like the happy ever after, of course, at the
Right.
end. But I wanted to
Mhm.
try to stay like as real as possible to real
Hmm.
life. So yeah,
Mhm.
my characters, they have some issues. Most of all of
Um,
them.
Mhm.
and this one too. But it was so beautifully
Mhm.
done.
It
No.
was.
Oh,
Mhm.
JB is saying you divas are truly awesome when you put out them bays.
Oh yeah, thank you.
JB said Cheryl is the sensible one.
Mhm.
um, okay, so do you have any writing quirks? Is it anything like any routines that you like to have in place when you're writing?
Yeah, so I gotta have noise. So
Okay.
music, the TV or something going.
Mhm.
Most of the time if the TV is on, I'm not even watching it. It's just background noise. But music, definitely I gotta have it. Um, because most of the time songs do end up in the book. And that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I hate because I was like, every book can have a song in it, you know what I
Yes, it
mean? But
can. I'm a music lover,
it
so.
I love music, and I'm an old schooler, so I love like all
Mm-hmm.
the R&B, the '90s, the '80s, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I'm throwing music in there, and I'm like, that wasn't even supposed to go in there, but it's like the music is in my ear,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like, I need them to dance, I need them to do something, so I can put,
Mhm.
some, you know, some music in there. But yeah,
Right.
just some type of noise going on in the background, and just I won't say quiet, but I just want to be by myself.
Okay, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Love it. Okay, so here are a few fun questions that I asked some romance authors now. Okay, so what is one of your favorite romantic gestures made by one of your characters or gestures in general?
General.
So just thinking about that on top of my head, I remember in Three Sexy L's, that was part of a Bay anthology. It came out around Christmas time, so it's a Christmas anthology.
Okay.
Um, the characters were Kinsley and Jinx, and it was centered around a small town, Crystal Coast, and they come back home. Like he dumped her in high school. She haven't seen him since high school. They come back home to this small tavern where they was having a Christmas party, and he already came back with the intentions he was gonna win her back. And he sees her in the tavern, and he goes up to her because they're doing karaoke, and he thought it would be a great romantic gesture to have them to sing their favorite song together that they sung back when they was in high school. All I Want for Christmas Is You. So he pulls her up on stage and he starts singing, belting out the words, and she is in shock. She's terrified. And he just turns to her and he like goes in for a kiss and she takes off the stage like he's a boat. So he thought it was a romantic gesture, but it was a romantic gesture that went wrong and bad
Right.
in front of everybody, like all their old time high school friends and everything. So
I
Mhm.
love
he
that.
thought that was one way he was going to win her back, but
Oh.
It went the
she was,
total opposite way.
yeah, she was still scarred. He had to do some more down in the dirt throttling for her.
Oh.
I haven't read that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah.
All right, I just wrote it down. Okay, so what's an often I changed the wording because I did say overused cliche, but a lot of the authors say it's no overuse. So okay, what's an often used romance cliche that you secretly love? Like secret baby stuff
Um,
like that.
so I think the one where it's like best friend, older brother.
Okay,
I
yeah.
see it a lot, but I wrote it and I love it. But it is one that gets used a lot. But
It is.
Yes, it is. But I
but,
like those too.
but I like it. I've written it. Which book was it? Mask Unbroken was a best friend, older brother. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Love it, love it.
Okay.
When you're
That's
in the mood for a good romance, what's your go-to movie?
Oh my God, I have a couple. So, Love Jones is
Okay.
my number one favorite. I don't care what's going on. If it's on TV, I'm stopping. I'm watching it.
mm-hmm.
Pretty Woman,
I
love
Yeah.
love that
another
one too.
classic. Love
Hmm.
it. Um, I will watch Sweet Home Alabama.
Ooh,
That's another
Yes.
one with Reese
ooh,
Witherspoon.
Some good
And I
ones.
good one.
love The Wood.
Ooh,
Oh, and you're the first one who have mentioned the
I
wood, and I love
know.
that too.
Mhm.
You're
The
the
Wood.
first one. Okay.
Yeah. If any of those are on and I'm flipping through the channels, I'm stopping and watching it. And I
Hmm.
probably watched the
Absolutely.
movies. I can't even tell you how many times. I just love them.
Yes, yes, yes. Love all of those, and I've
Mhm.
watched all of them several times.
Hmm.
Several.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Several, several. Hey Jennifer, I thought you were already out here. She says she's sorry she's late. You're good. You're good. Okay, so we're gonna move on to what's on your bookshelf.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Hmm.
So, what book recs do you have for us, Angela?
So I am gonna call out my girl X Dilemma L Wright. So
Okay.
I am currently reading that. I don't know if you read it,
I
but it's
have. Yep.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Carter Undoing. I read it back, but that's Sherelle Green. That's Book Bay. Love
Oh
Coach
yeah,
Mm.
Carter.
that's one of my favorites of
That's my
that genre.
favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get to read. Like I said, I don't get a chance to read often, but when I do, I have all these books in my Kindle. But when I travel, that's when I read.
Mhm.
But Christina Lauren, Beautiful Bastard, I want to read that. I heard it's really good. So
I
that's
never
on the
heard of that.
to
Okay.
read. To read.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't
Beautiful
heard of
bastard.
that book. Um,
Okay.
JB is saying,
Okay.
"Love Jones, you don't have to save mine."
I
And then
know.
Yvonne is,
Like,
oh, Yvonne, you never
what?
watched that?
Really?
You
Look it
have to
up.
Really?
correct that. You have to watch that.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
have to.
You will love it.
Yes.
That is like a rite of passage.
Hmm.
Yes.
That one right there. Okay, so we're going to get into the book and the characters, and okay, so I want to ask you too. So you this is listed as a reimagining, not a retelling. What's the difference of that?
Mhm.
Yeah, so reimagining, we switched the roles. So, okay, it's based off fairy tales. Mine was based kind of off the Little Mermaid, and everybody know in the Little Mermaid, Ariel was the one without legs,
Right, right.
and Prince Eric, he was the traveler, the one out on the boat, like to venture off. So reimagining is saying, okay, what if we switch them? And
Okay.
it is Prince Eric who wants legs,
Mm.
and Ariel is the one. So that's the rematch. Retelling is basically you're retelling it the way that it was already written, but you're adding your own twist.
Just adding
You're
a
making
okay.
it different. It might not have happened the way that it happened in the fairy tale, but it's you saying you retelling it in a way
Basically,
that
it's like it was told, but you just putting like a little twist on it.
exactly.
I get
Okay.
it. I get it. Because I think at first, like on the banner, I had put retelling, and then when I
Yeah,
read it again, I'm like, wait a minute, reimagine. Okay,
yeah, it's reimagined.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay,
So
so
yeah. Hmm.
for those who haven't read it yet, can you give a little overview of what it's about?
Yeah, so it is they reimagined. It's called Arik's Tale. Is basically the story of the Little Mermaid. If anybody saw Little Mermaid, which is one of our pastime favorite fairy tales, it's switching roles. So we have Arik. He's a he Arik and Area. Both their family own motorcycle companies, and both of them are the heir and heiress to their
Hmm.
motorcycle companies. They families are rivals. So he ends up losing his leg on one of their bites, which is area family bites. He was dared to basically he had to race it in a race. Just not give a lot away. He end up falling into this depression. He falls into basically not really want to live anymore. And
Right.
she comes along, and it was just something about they clicked. But again, they families are rivals. They are forbidden to be together. If you watch The Little Mermaid, she was forbidden to go on land because
But you know what?
the
I have to do it.
people.
I meant to rewatch it before we talked because it had been a while since I've seen it. So I was trying to remember like the different like the little nuances of Little Mermaid. I'm gonna have to, like I said, rewatch it. But because when I
Hmm.
first read this book and I knew it was a reimagining of the Little Mermaid, I was like, okay, I'm picking up Romeo and Juliet. I'm picking up maybe Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast. I'm picking up Hatfield and McCoy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We did have a Beauty and the Beast, Kelsey Green, Bel Air.
You said,
But yeah, so we did have somebody who did Beauty and the Beast,
oh, really? Okay, okay.
which was
So I'm gonna have
Kelsey
to read
Green.
her so I can see. Okay.
Yeah, Kelsey Green did that one, but this one did give you a little Romeo Juliet vibes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only because they were forbidden
Right.
to be together. Their family
Mhm.
was rivals. As you see in the book, that he's really into it heavily with one of her relatives,
Right.
and this guy's out for blood, and so it was
Mm.
just like they were just taught from birth to hate each other. So
Hmm.
that's just
The
pretty
entire
much
both of the
what we
entire
feel.
families. That's why it was given also the Hatfields and the McCoys. Like they got this
Yes,
long running feud, but they don't even probably remember what the feud was about
they
Right.
originally.
didn't.
They didn't. They did
They
not.
didn't. They just know we're supposed to hate them.
Right.
Right.
Right. So I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved all the different aspects of it.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're going to give some of our highlights in the book. Katina, what stood out to you in Eric's tale?
I enjoyed the brotherhood in
Hmm.
the
I have that in mind too. Yeah. You mean
it
between
was
his brothers or
his brothers his brothers with
his best
and
friend
his
too?
best friend Seb.
Hmm.
I
Mhm.
thought it was just the honesty, the support, it was always, they were always had his back.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Vice versa. And you felt that it jumped off the page. And
Hmm.
it was what he needed, even though he
Mhm.
Yeah, because
was
he was even getting some tough love
pregnant.
from
Yeah,
Seb
the tough part when he
Seb's
was
friend. Yeah.
when he was feeling sorry for himself,
Hmm.
and he was
Yeah.
just like so trying to get him back to life. And
Right.
I thought that was really inspiring, to see them, support him like that.
Yeah, because that's one of our favorite things, Angela, is friendships depicted in stories. And we get the
Mhm.
females a lot, but we don't
Yeah.
always get to see the men. So it was good to see.
Mhm.
Because even his brothers, were supporting them. We got more of him and the conversation with him and Aries, I believe it
Yeah.
was, regarding his
Mhm.
relationship and saying if you need us, we are here. I love that.
Mhm.
um, but
Yeah.
you grabbed us from the opening scene. I remember this from the first time I read it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. From the like you said, from the
Yeah.
accident, the motorcycle accident. But you did a great job too in just showing the tension building up to the race
Oh
because
yeah.
Seb is telling him this I don't like this.
No.
This
Mhm.
not don't seem right. And
Mhm.
then he starts like doubting it and having apprehension, but he continues on anyway. And it is relatable
Mhm.
because how many times have we been in that situation where we know we probably need to put a pause,
Mhm.
but we
Mhm.
feel like we can't because we are already, committed to doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
love that scene. Loved it. Loved it.
Great. I'm happy. I think when I first start a book, I always try to start with a attention grabber because that's how I like to read. I
Me
always,
too.
I'm like, if you
Mhm.
don't grab me in these first couple
Right,
pages,
right.
you probably gonna lose me. And I know I've written slow burns, but and I hate
Mhm.
those. And I just talked about that one on a panel. Like I hate slow burns, but yeah, I would like to grab people in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
because I like to be popping off like, okay, this was about to happen. But yeah, he was really, he knew he shouldn't been doing what he was going to do,
Right.
and just Seb was just there for him, like, dude, like, you sure about this?
Yeah.
This don't feel right. This don't sound right. Why would they want
Mhm.
you to do this? And
Right.
Right.
but and I related to that. We've all, like you said, Cheryl, been in places where you got either their voice in your head telling you not to,
Mm-hmm.
or you
Mhm.
got a friend who's saying, "Girl, I don't know about that."
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're
Yeah.
like, "Well, no, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go and do it." You
And they're praying that you're right, that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, that I loved it. Like you said, you grabbed us from the start, and just it was very well done.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
and then I love the introduction of how you pronounce her name, Ira.
Um, Era.
Ira. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and because it opens up with her and her, is it her cousin that she was with, or her best friend? I can't
Her
remember.
best friend.
Okay,
Yeah, her
yeah.
best friend. She
Mhm.
was, yeah, school with. Yeah.
Love it.
I love
Love
their
her.
their dynamic too. Yeah.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, I love that I gave them a biker club because I never, was
Yes,
really went with a biker
No.
club.
I
Yeah.
love that aspect of it too, and that they stood out because they were the three wheeler
Yeah, the three
crew.
wheeler crew.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, loved it,
yeah. I
loved
had to do some research on that. I'm like, oh, I know, but I want them to ride.
I loved it,
Yeah,
and just the description of their outfits and everything. Loved it, loved
yeah.
it.
They cut. I wanted to. I always wanted a
Hmm.
three wheeler, but I never get one. I'm chicken. But yeah, I'm like, they can get in the book.
Yes, loved it.
One thing
Um,
what I was like a little like back and forth with was his ex. Um
oh, oh,
and
yes,
Cheryl.
she was from the get go showing who what she was about.
Yeah, I was just like, why is he sweating her like,
Right.
Danny, oh, just walk away. I'll come. In my house, just walk away, bro. Because
And
she was
his that's
just
another where his friend is in his ear, like, why are you
yeah.
trying
Why did you try?
right, why are you even trying to go
Do
over
it.
there? If
You
if
know,
she disappeared, then that's she telling you right there.
Yes, she was like, I was busy.
right? She did say that. She was like, I was
God.
busy.
Mm, mm, mm.
We said, I was
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad that he
you know,
he I
I
guess he
just
just
like
wanted
to see
he
men.
wanted to see it up close
Yeah,
about yeah.
yes.
yeah. He needed to hear it. He needed to
I
see it.
guess
I like men who yeah, come on, show me.
so.
Come after me. You know, you know, I, I wanted them to do the work. We
Right,
always trying to say what happened, what went wrong. I want
Yeah.
them
right.
to go to her, and I wanted her to be like the dude, like I'm just busy.
You're
Yeah.
right, because it's usually the other way around. You're right about
Yes,
that. Yes.
that's what I wanted to portray there, and I'm glad you picked up
Hmm.
on that.
That's true. For those in the audience, can you give us Ira's like who is she as a character and what's her backstory?
Mhm.
Yeah, so she, like I said, she's the heiress to a motorcycle club. I mean, not a motorcycle club. I'm sorry, a motorcycle company. Her family makes motorcycles. She always wanted to be. She wasn't. She don't want to take over the company. And quite frankly, her father don't want her to, but he needs her to marry
Hmm.
so she can have a husband to take over the company.
Right. So he's putting pressure on her.
He putting pressure on her, so she doesn't really want to have a role in the company. She wants to be free. She wants to be able to pursue her own ideas, her own life. And
Yeah.
right now, discovering the world is really what she's
Right.
into. She's into traveling, She's into going on her boat
And
and
I love that aspect of it too, that you gave her another.
mhm.
She's so multifaceted because it's not just the bikes, but she
Mhm.
also is like just going out to sea on her
Yeah,
boat, and she'll be
yeah,
gone for like months.
months. Yeah, she's like a
Mhm.
Christopher Columbus or something. So
Yeah.
she
Mhm.
just go out on her boat, and her family wanted her there and groom her to take over the company because
Right.
if you read the book, her father is having, I won't say what's going on with him, but there's some things going on with him, and he needs her to be more serious about the company and
Right.
find a husband. And
Right.
she's like, I'm not gonna make, she's not looking for a husband. She's not gonna let him bully her into getting a husband. But
Hmm.
ultimately, she's fighting her self awareness, like of who she is and who she wants to be. And then she's also going through the whole challenges of where her family or her parents wants her to be.
Right.
So in the middle of all that, she's falling in love
Mhm.
with
Right.
someone she shouldn't fall in love with. So,
Right. According to her family,
yeah, her
and they
family,
kind of
yeah.
in the same, like, because he is also the heir apparent, and
Hmm.
he has his uncle in his ear
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
about what he should and shouldn't be doing. So in a way, they have that in common.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes.
the
Mhm.
pressures of being groomed to take over. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. So he
so
had
I
six other
love that.
brothers who were in charge of other
Other
biker
parts of the
companies.
company, right?
Yeah. So he was groomed. He was supposed to take over the U.S. territory, and
Mhm.
he didn't really want any parts of it either. Um, but he was willing to accept it if it's on his own terms.
Right.
Like
Right.
let me do it my way.
Hmm. Of course, his uncle wants him to do it his way.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. One of the okay, so I had two. I love, like you were just saying, I love the karaoke performance um, that they did. But I had to look up this Taylor Swift song. I'm like, oh, I'm like, what song is this?
You did.
I oh, listen.
Wait a
I
minute.
love I love all genres of music.
I said I don't think I'm the demographic, the right demographic, but I look. But then when I looked it up, I actually recognized it because they played in a lot of movies.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they do. But also the type of bar they were in.
Yes. That's right. That's right.
I had to.
I'm like, Angela, what music you listening to? But I know she's
Yeah.
popular. I'm just playing. I'm just
No, they do play it in a lot of movies. I can.
Oh Lord.
Cause I would have had them up there singing some Alicia Keys or something, and some.
Baby.
well, well, it was in like this veteran. What is like a veterans bar? It was
Something like
like
that.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
it was
yeah.
Yeah.
out in the
In the boonies, I
wilderness,
forgot
the
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
boonies.
right, yeah.
So you remember she was like, I don't know any songs. He was like, I don't know any songs on here.
Right,
And
right. She's all I
she
know
was
is
like, all
Taylor
I know is
Swift.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. He was like, I got you.
Oh man, but yeah,
Oh,
I listened to the entire song. I'm like, I remember that. I said, I know this song now because they play in the movies. Okay, but
Hmm.
at first I was clueless. Like, okay, but
that's hilarious.
but I've discovered so many different so much music and different books because some of it
Hmm.
are artists that I hadn't heard of before. Of course, I heard of her, but
Yeah.
so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Ola, thank you for joining us. Hey,
Yeah.
Lisa, thank you for joining us.
Lisa.
This is another good one for you, Ola.
This is a good one.
Okay, so my favorite though probably has to be the motorcycle ride. Um,
Mm.
because especially just the way it
Yes.
was handled and that because they with this being a short story,
Hmm.
it could have been too insta love for me because I don't like a lot of insta. I gotta feel the connection.
Yeah.
But you
Hmm.
did a good job. Because I
Oh,
felt it.
thanks.
I felt it.
Good.
Oh
Thank
yeah, I
You
felt it
did.
all the way through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You did.
It
That
didn't
was a
feel like it
great
was
moment
rushed.
for both of them,
Mm-hmm.
because when she discovered the museum, of,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then to say, you make that gesture, and he was like, okay, that was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she said, "Do you trust me?" He said,
Right.
"With my."
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like
That was
it
beautiful.
didn't feel like I said, it didn't feel rushed to me. So
Hmm.
I felt the connection, and it felt authentic. So great job with that.
Good. Thank
It
you.
did. It
Yeah.
did.
That was one of my greatest parts of it too. When that whole scene, I was like, they need to have a moment,
Yes.
and just to talk about everything that they got
Mm-hmm.
going on, and just how much he did really love writing. But since the
Right.
accident, it just, like you said, a part of me didn't walk away.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And
he
just the
he
fact
thought he
that
was unlovable.
yes, that's where
Yeah,
I got the Beauty and the Beast aspect because he
yeah.
didn't feel like at first he didn't think that she would even be interested in him
Right.
because of
Hmm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't feel like a whole man anymore. I could,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that's how somebody would feel with that issue, but I would think that's how you
Yeah.
would feel.
Yeah,
Like,
you would. Yeah.
yeah,
And just the when they met, that scene too was
Yeah.
gripping because
Mhm.
he's standing
Yeah.
contemplating, and she could tell that
Hmm.
that it was a heavy moment.
That was, yeah.
So I like
yeah. I
that
was
scene
choked up
too.
on that one when he was on the
Hmm.
ledge, and she was like,
Hmm.
"Are you gonna kill yourself?"
Right.
Yeah. I need you to back up.
Which brought him out of the moment that he was having. Yeah.
Yeah,
A bit.
Yeah.
Back it up.
yeah. She just blurts it out. Are you committing suicide?
Right.
Oh man.
And I think they had another little moment too when she was at his house and he fell asleep at the bottom of the bed
Oh
and she
yeah,
saw,
she
Oh
was
yeah.
staring at him.
and it was like, oh, that was kind of like I was
Hmm.
catching all kinds of moments like this is great.
Yeah.
This is
I love
all
them
kinds of
Yeah,
together.
moments.
staring at him on all fours,
Yeah.
all creepy. Like,
Saying this a little creepy.
I know. Look it. That's creepy. Yeah, they creepy that.
But yeah, just I love their whole dynamic, and also I love the epilogue, as I told you off
Mm.
mm,
camera. Yeah,
yeah.
I love the epilogue, and that's why I'm hoping that we get more of these characters and more of the brothers and
Mhm.
all of it. I'm here for it when you're ready.
Okay. Noted.
No pressure. I'm just putting it out
No
there.
pressure.
Oh, thanks.
Sylvia said she loved the whole vibe of the book. Yes, JB, I agree.
Absolutely.
I
Agreed.
agree.
Mhm.
And like I said, I read it a long time ago, but I still remembered it, but I wanted it to be fresher in
Mhm.
my mind when we talked about it. So I reread it and I loved it just as much this time around too.
Mhm.
Loved
Mhm.
it, loved
You.
it.
Hey, Sherelle.
Hey Sherelle.
Oh,
We were just talking
Cheryl.
about you.
See?
She one of your books
Mhm.
is one of her highlights.
It
Part
was.
of undoing.
Yeah, Carter's Undoing. And I was telling her
Carter.
that's one of my favorites in the series. I think you
Love
came on the
Carter.
show to talk about that book. I think you did. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's one of my favorites too. But
Hmm.
yes, Angela, you did a great job. Loved it, loved it. And you have anything
Thank
coming up that
you.
you're working on?
Yeah, so when I mentioned earlier, I'm now into my little paranormal phase. I do have our Zodiac Love series,
Okay.
which is based off each character in that book is named after the zodiac sign,
Okay.
and they have
Okay.
powers. So,
Okay.
as of right now, I finished. Well, the first book in that one is the Holiday Crush. That was Capricorn book,
Okay.
and then Pisces, which is a lustful crush. Currently have on pre-order a vengeful crush, which is Leo. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a enemies to lovers, which is my least favorite, but I'm gonna still check it out.
Um,
is it an enemies to lovers just because of the way the title is?
okay, his book is more of a uh what's that? I
Oh,
just
the
did.
frenemies,
Oh my god.
frenemies.
No, it's like falling for the wrong person. That
Oh,
type.
Uh,
okay.
okay.
Okay. That's
Like
good then.
yeah, like he shouldn't be want to
Like
fall
a
for the person
taboo
he's
type,
falling for.
forbidden romance or something like that.
Very yes, it's forbidden romance,
Okay,
all of
okay,
that. Yes, yes, very forbidding.
okay.
Very
Okay, I'm intrigued now. I'm
Very.
intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Okay. Heavy with
yeah,
the very.
yeah, it's yeah, just some things happening.
So yeah, so I'll be sure to pre-order. I need to catch up on. I need to catch up on a couple of the series because I need to finish up a few books in this series too.
Mhm.
To see how the other ladies did their reimagining stories. I read Sherelle's. I think I read L's. I can't remember all the ones I read, but I have to go back through.
Mhm.
I know I didn't finish them though, so I need to go
Yeah,
back through them.
yeah,
It's
like
difficult
yeah.
when I'm reading for the show and stuff. But hey, Antoinette, thank you for joining us. But yes, love the book. Katina, did you have any others before we get ready to go into the second segment?
We cannot talk about the chemistry between these two folks. 'Cause
They definitely had that. They
have
definitely had
mercy.
that.
That's all I can say.
Especially in the epilogue part in the water.
Ooh.
Loved it, loved it, loved it.
Mm-mm. But it's funny. I kept thinking, I kept trying to think in the dirt. Like, was it dirt? Like, was it grass, dirt? I was trying to think, oh, you're on the ground,
They
ground?
didn't
Because
care
you
where
had.
they were. They didn't care.
So they were okay. So you know where the water meets the sand when you
Yeah,
at the beginning. So they was in sand water. Yeah, in
Mhm.
my mind, that's what it was
right, yeah.
Right, right.
at.
Here
Oh
for it.
man,
But I was trying to picture, yeah, I was trying to get
they definitely
yeah.
had chemistry.
the
The heat
wall, the
level was
Jesus, the
up there. It
flow,
was up there.
everywhere. Lord have mercy.
Hmm. Oh man, but yeah, I
Okay.
loved it, and I can't wait to read some more of your work. Because I think the first book I read of yours was the name of the book. Is it something with spades or something like that, or cards, or what is it? Oh man,
um,
the woman Royal.
Royal Mess, Royal
Yes,
Rebel.
yes, both of them I read
Oh,
those.
okay.
Because I think that was the first one I read, Royal Mess, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the
Love
first book.
love that one too.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Because I think we ended up doing. I know I went to the chat that Midnight did with you on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight did the
Hmm.
chat. Mm-hmm.
Man.
Look, Sherelle said, Katina, she said it's the vocals for her.
Oh,
I can imagine.
clutch your pearls. I don't have them on.
Right.
OMG.
Oh my
Woo.
goodness. Yeah. Spicy, spicy.
Very spicy.
Look at JB.
I'm walking on the beach.
Oh
Pretty
man.
much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Oh man.
Here for it.
Well, like I said, I enjoyed the book immensely, and I encourage everybody in the audience, if you haven't read it, to get it. And it's called again Eric's Tale, and it's part of the Bay Reimagined anthology series. And it has several authors in it. Sherelle Green is in the audience; she's one of the authors. But how many books? How many books is it in the series, Angela? You remember?
It's 10 total.
10.
So
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. Y'all have any other ones you working on anthologies coming up? Whose idea usually is it that comes up with it?
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble if I say this
Oh
question.
man.
I will say this. So, there's two that we let get on the phone together,
Okay.
and they come up with these ideas, and they call the other two of us,
Okay.
and then
Like I have an idea for another.
yeah, then it'd be like, no,
Right.
you had the idea, you had that. Then they tell us the idea, and then we like, well, it seems like we're already doing this, so we're doing it. I guess we're doing it. But it's always, just trying to fit it in everybody's schedule because, of course,
Yeah.
everyone has their own writing journey going on. But we
Right.
love writing together, so we will always be giving you something. We just
Mhm.
don't know what it would be.
Yeah, I
Look
love
at Sherelle face.
Right, right.
That's why I didn't
Like I
say
said,
no name.
I love y'all. This is the way you support each other and
I love
all
it.
of it. So the
so good.
collaborations, all of it. You all just came back from the book fest, right? In Atlanta.
Yeah, Black Romance
Mhm.
Book Fest. Yeah,
How was it?
Man, it was awesome. I didn't know what to expect, but it was like the Super Bowl of
That's what people been
It-
saying. I tried to
yeah.
get a ticket. I couldn't even get a ticket, and they were gone so quick.
That face.
What's so funny? I'm a extrovert, but I felt like this made me be an introvert. I was like, I'm not
Mhm.
moving behind my kids. Yeah, it turned me into a whole different person. But
Okay.
it was
Okay.
fun times. So it was just great meeting new readers and all the
Mhm.
people. It was just beautiful to see all of us in one place. It was
Right, right. Love it, love it. I'm gonna
That's
try
the
to go next
magic.
year. We'll see.
That's the
beautiful.
The
Yeah.
way
magic.
they get popping out getting these tickets so fast though. We'll see.
Mhm.
Gotta be on there.
Yeah. Yeah. You have any other ones coming up this year? Any book events?
Yeah, so One Love with AC
Okay.
Author in
That's another one I wanted to go to, but I
July.
couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially
so
with
I'll
it
be
being
checking that
in
one.
or New Orleans.
Yep. Hmm.
I would love that. Sherelle is saying officially throwing her under the bus because one of the upcoming ones was Angela's fault.
He said, "You tried it."
I said no name. I said no name.
Oh man.
Like how y'all did that. I like how you did that.
Right,
Though.
right.
I know.
Well,
Slid
well,
that in.
I'm here for it when you're able to announce it. I'll be on the lookout for it.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
I'll be sure to pre-order the one you have up right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I'm glad that we made this happen.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, ladies, for having me. I had so much fun.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are welcome and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Have a
All
Thanks.
good
right.
evening.
All
Bye
right. See
bye.
you. Okay, we're going to get into our second segment where we go over our highlight of the week. And here,
Oh, it's so crazy.
oh, you know what? Let me go out here because I think I forgot to put it on the screen. You want to go first, Katina, while I'm setting this up?
I can. I can do it.
Where is it? Where is it?
My. I picked a shorty. I think it's a novella.
Yeah, I think I read this.
I think we all have. Most of us have probably. But I had meant to do this for like so many times because I just kept forgetting about it because I listened to it. I
Oh, you
didn't.
did? Okay.
So, which was such a treat. Because I think is that Wesley?
Oh, is it?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it is. But she's always
Yeah, because
best in case.
because I think I read it. I don't think I listened to it, so I don't know
Yeah, listen to it.
who the narrator is. I'm sure Jennifer did though. Jennifer, did you listen to it or did you read it?
I don't know if she did or not. I remember Jennifer mentioning this, and then I went to
Mm-hmm.
find it when she had said something about it. So I said, I'm just gonna dive in, and I'm glad I did because it was such a fun ride. This
Yeah,
it
because
was
this one
short.
wasn't it a music romance?
He was like
Yeah,
a rapper. He was a
yeah,
rapper
and that's one of
or
my
a
favorite
retired rapper
subgenres.
or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It was
She
one of
hated
my favorites.
rappers. So here we are. But this is Free Game by Kima B. And real quick synopsis. Oh, it's 130 pages.
Well, not
Um
bad at all. Yep.
Not bad at all. Came out and published, I think, 2021. I think that's probably no, because I just read it. So I probably read it like 23 or something, 2023, something like that. But the synopsis is receptionist Isis Bennett isn't looking to be booed up, opting out of the complications of love and relationships completely. She's single, carefree, and loving it, and that will never change until Freedom Owen steps into her job, challenging the love 'em and leave 'em attitude that always worked for her. Newly retired, superstar Freedom rapper Freedom is looking for a change of scenery. After dealing with his ex, love is the last thing on his mind. That is until he walks into a kiss of ink. I love that title for the and encounters a certain dreadlock beauty. After their brief interaction, he wants to make her his, but there's just one small hitch to his plans. She doesn't do rappers, hates rappers, period. Isis plans to stay far away from the handsome entertainer. To her, he's a player like all the rest and refuses to let him or anyone play her. She is for real about that. When Adair shifts things between them, she's prepared to do what she does best, leave him right where he's at. However, Freedom is determined to prove that he has more to offer than the late night pleasures of their arrangement. He plans to teach her a thing or two about love, while Isis ever will Isis be ever ready and willing to receive free game. I like the way they worded that.
Hmm.
Um, but what I liked about this is that they were so like the characters are so relatable and so likable. Well, Isis was challenging, but she was, because I guess when you compare the two, because Freedom was so like when he knew what he wanted, he was just like,
Right.
and he was like the perfect everything, and you fell for him before she did. Well, she probably did, but you know how that goes. They kind of
Right.
fight it, whatever. So they have a lot of banter. It's and it's back and forth. I guess you could say it was the enemies to lovers, maybe because I don't know. I don't know how to explain, but
Or just fighting it, just
they were just
fighting, not
yeah, it was just
wanting
a
to
weird
admit that
spot.
they, yeah.
Even though they were together, like like not together, but they were hooking up and stuff. But it wasn't like emotional, like I guess
Right, right,
one
right.
side go like fighting that part. But it was a lot of I took some of the little phrases from the reviews. And the people were saying it's refreshing to read about a man who's so open to love despite his
Mm.
history. Somebody was like, ISIS wore me out 90% of the time.
Because that stuff it can be exhausting, all that back and forth and denying your feelings and stuff, especially when it goes on way too long in the book.
It's only 130 pages.
Right.
I was like, how long? This is but anyway, she got it together. But it was a fun read. I really enjoyed it. Um and I have always meant to read more of Kima B stuff. I just never, that TBR. Oof. But this was definitely a recommendation I would have. It's a
Yeah.
quick one, so you can be in and
Right.
out and move on to the next. And
Yeah, because
then
remember I mentioned a few weeks ago that when I was going back through like my old reads,
Mm-hmm.
um, to try to choose some more highlights,
Mm-hmm.
that I hadn't even realized that I had read a lot of some of the like this author, Kayla, some of the authors that Jennifer had already had told me about, and I
Oh.
already had read a lot of that stuff already. Remember I was saying that?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like, that's the only thing when you read some, because I forgot all about that I had read that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jennifer said she read and listened to it. Okay.
An icy girl. Yeah, icy girl. Oh my lord.
But
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, this is one of my other favorite subgenres is music romance. So yeah, I'm always interested in reading those. Um, and then Jennifer said she read Autumn's Kiss. That is the Kiss of Ink on her book. Read What You've Been
Oh,
Missing
wow.
by Kama B. It's India's book. I have to look. I think that's one of the ones you told me about too. The Autumn's Kiss thing. I think. I'm gonna have to check. But I don't think I read that one yet because I know I read some of the other ones that we had talked about. Um, and one was what is it called? Oh man, of course, if now it's not coming to me, I think about it. But and we were just talking about it, and was looking through my older stuff. I'm like, oh, I already read this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Just like when I was looking at my bookshelves, I'm like, I forgot I had this. I forgot I had this. Yeah. So, because
That's
I
how I
had
ended
one
up.
before where I was about to buy the same book I already had. Yeah,
How
that's why
many
you got
times
to
have we
look.
done
That's why you
that?
got to look through your books every so often. Like, I already have this.
Because I
Oh
was
man.
just this weekend, I was at the thrift store and or whatever you call it. And I was looking and I saw like I found a Beverly Jenkins.
Oh, you
Somebody
did? Okay.
always makes the mistake of giving her away. So I
Right.
was
Which
like,
one was it that you found?
I forgot which one it was. Because I grabbed it so quick. But I forgot which one it was.
Say what up?
Never had it. But I had a Nicholas Sparks and I was gonna buy and I was gonna get it because it was only $2.99 in the store. And then I got home and I saw my shelf. And I was glad I didn't buy it because I would have
You
had
already
to.
had it.
So I understand.
Yes.
I
Yes.
understand.
Okay, so mine this weekend, I actually started reading this again recently, and as soon as I started reading, I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember what I loved about this book. But this
While you
one
do that, while
is
you pull it up, I did see Outlander
what?
at the thrift store.
Did you get it?
No, because that thing was about this big.
I already told you that it was thick. But it's an epic love story.
Agreed. But it was I don't even know.
Oh man.
I was gonna get it. I was
You
like,
got to you got to become one of the millions and millions of readers who love that series.
it might have been the first one, like the first, because it was like the tiny print. It was that copy. It was
Oh,
huge.
okay, yeah.
It was like probably the ones you have is a little more like flattened, like the words are bigger. That was really small. I said, "Oh Lord, this is gonna take us forever."
Was it
But
this
yes, I
one?
did see it.
Was it this one?
It was burgundy, which was weird. Um, it was a burgundy. It wasn't that one. No.
Okay, so this is the first one.
So that
So
wasn't
it
it.
might have been one of the.
But it was smaller. It was like a little Harlequin size. Like it was like
Oh, really? Okay, I'm
a little
surprised.
size.
Unless it
That's
was one of
why
her companion, because she did do a lot of companion books
might
to
have
the
been. Might
yeah,
have been.
to Outlander. But this one, if you are in the mood for a Christmas romance that gives you all the Christmas vibes, pick this up. You Make It Feel Like Christmas, by Tony Shiloh. Loved it, loved it. Um, Erica is saying you need the ebook or large print for that. Um, Yes, Antoinette, this was very good Christmas one. Very good. Okay, so and it's I believe it's a Christian too, Christian romance.
Okay.
Um and very layered because it's a lot going on besides just the Christmas festivities.
Mm-hmm.
But you do get the Christmas atmosphere, you get all the Christmas activities and all of that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so a little synopsis. It's the most wonderful time of the year for everyone except Star Lewis. Going home, jobless, single, wasn't bad enough. She's dragged into a holiday season full of activities
Trash.
leading up to her sister's Christmas wedding
Ooh.
to Star's ex boyfriend.
Oh, what now?
Yep. So there go one twist.
Okay.
But then her brother's best friend Waylon attends their family Thanksgiving because it starts at Thanksgiving and goes through Christmas.
Okay. Right. Right.
Um, and she starts to think coming home might not be so bad. Coming back home might not be so bad. And Star finds a needed distraction in helping Waylon over his late mother's redecorate his late mother's Christmas shop, and the festive
Oh.
time of the year does its magic, and a spark between them grows, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But what I love most, besides the romance in it between her and Waylon, because they start out as friends, because he's her
Mm-hmm.
brother's friend. So they start out as friends and they reconnect. And of course,
Mm-hmm.
things as they are together, things grow. But what I like most, I think about it, is the family dynamics because
Mm-hmm.
Star, she feels like she's the youngest, and she always has felt like the black sheep of the family
Okay.
because she's in a family full of like overachievers, and she feels like she's just struggling to be able to do what she does, and then for the fact that she loses her job and has to come back home
Yeah.
just makes it worse. And so, and then the other thing, the other wrinkle is that her sister is getting married to her ex-boyfriend, so that's another wrinkle.
Wrinkle. V-hell? Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, yes,
Right.
but it was so well done. I just loved everything. And then you get the family and Star, they both Star, you get the
Mhm.
healing process, you get her um self-discovery, her self-reflection.
Okay.
You also get healing between her and her family members. They evolve in their thinking, and she grows. I think with Waylon, he allows her to grow and be more confident because she ends up where she's able to speak up for herself and tell her family exactly how she feels about things.
Okay.
And so that just brings open the door for everyone to get everything aired out. And so it was just very, very well done. Also, because I said it was a Christian romance as well, Christian fiction, that we get, the faith in it, and her healing through prayer and all of that, and her leaning on her faith. So we get that aspect as well. Yes, Antoinette, Christmas in July. We're going to have to do a Christmas in July.
But it's given like the family is agreeing with the sister. And I ain't read it, but mm. I can't get over that.
But it's so
Sorry.
it's so well done, and we do get some growth in it, which I'm all about
Edible.
because I'm don't have them still doing the same stuff at the end. But
Oh God. That is my
but
feelings.
yeah, we
Okay.
do get some growth and some healing in it.
How long is
Very
it?
very. Oh, I forgot that part, didn't
How long is it? Mm-hmm.
I? Good question. I was having technical issues earlier,
No,
so
that's fine. I'm
I'm
just
like,
curious. Um, Tony Shiloh.
yeah, you make it
Um,
feel like Christmas. Um, it is not on Kindle Unlimited either.
oh, it's let me see. Oh, 198 pages.
Okay, not bad because I couldn't remember how long it was. I just knew that I really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, I just started. I picked it up again and started rereading it because I wanted to get in the Christmas. I wanted that Christmas feeling. I just felt
Yeah.
like I wanted a Christmas, and I'm like, you know what? I love this book. Let me pick it back up
Okay.
because it's been because when I read it, it was in 2022, so it's been a while.
Okay.
I think I was still recuperating from my surgery when I started reading it, so I was right on time.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yay.
Isla, and they were all giving help you out with the page count. And Erica, of course, she is throwing some shade about the being short. Oh man. But yeah, if you have not read it and you
That
like
ain't
Christmas stories, you have to definitely check this out. It was
right.
so good. And I noticed that she has another one out that I haven't read yet. Called a Christmas Catch. So I'm gonna have to check that one out too.
She writes other stuff, right? Outside
Yeah,
of
she
Christmas.
does. Yeah,
Because I don't think I read
but I
any.
believe that's where she writes Christmas. I mean, not Christmas, Christian romance. I mean, not
Oh,
Christian romance, Christian fiction. It might be Christian romance, but I know she writes in the Christian genre.
okay.
Um, but my first introduction to her was her Christmas books.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen her like on other stuff where she's talking about her other books as well.
Wonderful.
Has anybody in the audience read anything by Tony Shiloh besides Antoinette in this Christmas book? Have you read any of her other work besides the Christmas stuff?
Because she has a lot. I'm
Hmm.
looking at what's in what's in on Kindle. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shabana probably has because she reads Christian fiction and stuff.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask her. But yeah, her but just going based off of this Christmas book, she can write this stuff. This was very well done, and especially now that I know it was under 200 pages too. Same
Yeah.
thing we were just saying about Angela's book, Angela Seal's book. For it to be so short, it really, it didn't
Gets to
feel
it.
rushed or anything like that. It really gave you a lot of layers in that story as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, JB, you got to check it out. You'll love it. You'll love it. When it'll make you feel good. It's a feel good story. Once you get past the family stuff in the beginning. and her
Stressed
feeling
out
like
already.
and her feeling like an outsider in her own family.
Mm, not during the holidays. Mm-mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I-
Yep, Antoinette. Okay, Antoinette has read her stuff. Yeah.
good. Good.
Yeah. She said she loves it. Erica says she read her book To Win a Prince. I like her writing. Yeah, I like her writing just based off the Christmas stuff I've
And her
read.
writing is all African American characters.
Yeah.
I'm assuming?
Hmm.
Okay.
Were the
Well,
ones I've read, yeah. um To Win a Prince. I'm gonna have to check that out. Is that like a rom-com, Erica?
I don't
Sounds
know.
like something like a fun read, the title. Oh, that's a good one too, Antoinette, and Unlikely Proposal.
I feel like I've seen these, like,
Okay, so I'm gonna have to check
you
that one out
know,
too.
like I've seen these before.
Maybe I'll reach out to her
No.
to come on the show in the fall when we get back from
Oh,
hiatus.
this one is the Prince one is the 348 pages.
Is it? What's it about?
Yeah.
Is it like a royal?
It's Christian. It's Christian fiction, an African American royal contemporary
Okay, yeah.
romance book. It's a lot
Okay.
of words, but yeah, some royalty in there.
Okay. I like to read those, and I love watching it on like Hallmark and stuff. So I'll check it out. Oh, it's not really a rom com. It was like half romance, half women fiction. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So I'll check it out. Okay,
Yeah.
so next we'll be on. Don't forget, you all will be on twice this week. So we'll be on Thursday with
Thursday.
Taisha Willis for her book. Um, let me get it. The Woman He Chose. So I hope you all can join us Thursday at 8 Eastern
Wait,
time for
8
this one
p.m.
as well. And then after that, we're going back into historical fiction with Leslie Penelope and the Monsters We Defy. That'll be June 15th.
15.
Yes. And for those who are interested, um, if you are a fan of Maureen Smith, we will be doing a Zoom chat with Maureen Smith on Saturday, June 27th
Yes.
at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Is it 6? Yeah.
Six,
So
yeah.
yes, you have to register though. So if you are interested, let me know and I'll send you the registration link.
Yes.
But if you have never read her Wolfpack series, you will love it, and it should be a
Do
great
it.
discussion, a really good discussion.
Mhm.
We will be concentrating on seducing the wolf, but we can probably talk about other parts of the
All of
series.
them.
Yeah, we're probably gonna talk about all of the series. So, so yes, if you are a fan of Maureen Smith and would like to be
Can you see
a part
that?
of, yes, love that cover.
Isn't that? Oh, look at that little silhouette.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
gotta find mine, but mine is a smaller. The one I had done was
Okay.
smaller. I gotta get that. I need to get that size. But
Yeah.
yeah, so if you're interested in joining us for our book chat with Maureen Smith, like I said, just let me know and I'll send you the registration link because it should be a great discussion because the series is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, JB, I hope you can join us because it should be because she doesn't do a lot of these, so it'll be good to have
Nah.
to talk to her about the series. I'll send you the link so you can register just in case you're available. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. And I know we were a little behind running late, but I had some technical issues earlier. I don't know what's going on. The same thing happened last week, but
Yeah.
we made it. That's all that matters. But thank
Okay.
you all for coming out and being so engaged. And if you have not checked out Angela Seal's books, please give her books a try. And Eric's Tale in particular, I really, really enjoyed that. And
Yeah, I want to get into that paranormal.
yeah.
That sounds like that's going to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The covers are beautiful. I looked at
Oh,
them.
I need to go out there and look at them. But
Yeah.
yeah, everyone, thank you again and for supporting the show. And if you have not already, please go on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. Be very appreciative. Yes, JB, the wolf pack was hot,
Woo!
hot, hot, hot.
Gonna put on my
I was telling somebody, I was telling somebody in the book club yesterday. I'm like, you gonna love these wolf men, the wolf brothers and the wolf cousins and
the
the wolf
daddy,
fathers, and the
the
daddies. Yeah,
sons, Lord Jesus. Herbert.
yeah. She wrote the men in that series for real, for real, for real. And I just love the way they all treat their women. So,
They do.
and not just their women, but the women, all the women in their lives.
All of
Yeah,
them. Yes.
yep. So
Yeah.
it'll be a great discussion. So I hope you all can join us. I'll send you the link, JB. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night.